So the idea was we planned to do this event walk, and I thought to make it more special I'd write a poem. So I ended up travelling on a train. Whenever I travelled I'd write more parts of it, and then it got assembled last night. So it's a bit rough and ready, but we'll do our best.
And next year I'll sing it.
The Hatfield Trail. What is this town called Hatfield? Listen up, all will be revealed. I will show you Hatfield town, or you can buy a map for just £1. Coaches stopped back in the day. Travelling north, it was on the way. Time marched on, the railway came, road logistics aren't the same. With train travel, you could travel fast, and most travellers just steamed past. As the train spread across the nation, Hatfield ceased to be a stopping destination. However, the town is still full of history. To learn more, just follow me. The trail has lots of information. We start the walk at the station. We could actually walk to the station.
We could walk to the station.
But, okay, let's carry on. So stop number 1, the station. So the idea of the map is we start from the station. Sorry to break you forwards. Over the road, Lord Salisbury waits, sitting in front of wrought iron gates. On his chair he looks wise. I think he was Prime Minister twice. Heading off, the next stop's near. The Great Northern will sell you a tasty beer. They've rooms, you can stay, but we must hurry on our way. The next stop, Salisbury Square.
Hey.
Sadly, the main block is in poor repair. They plan to rebuild in the charrette. Unfortunately, they haven't started yet. Cost cutter sells papers and much more. It's our local convenience store. There's news and posters on the door. On Sunday it shuts at 4:30. If you want somewhere for dinner, why not try the Taste of India? It's a great place to go. If you eat there, ask for Mo. Across the square, 500 metres, the church hall, formerly St. Teresa's. It's sometimes used for civic stuff like voting, quizzes and slimming club. Sorry, that was me. You can vote there in an election, carry on the same direction, take a short walk across the grass and head down through the underpass. On the lintel there are some signs with names of folk from former times. Apologies, it's not so pretty, the walls are covered in graffiti. Across the road another stop. Salisbury Arms is now an office block. Follow Broadway along the trail, the barber's shop was once a jail. To the left there's a run of shops, and George J can fix your locks. Next a street with a church either end, carry on walking around the bend. Further up, Bob's in trouble, driving around in his bubble. Next St. S, the church at the tower, they once wanted to make it higher. For Queen Vic's visit they built a spire, the church hall opposite is now for hire. Apologies, updated information, it's currently undergoing renovation. Now let's head on through the door. Opposite, stained glass commemorates the war. With memorial chapels on either side, we remember those who died. In the cemetery to the west, the Salisbury family were laid to rest. Leave the churchyard and shut the gate, turn right for Lord Salisbury's estate. You can see an archway on the right, where horses rested overnight. Some of the windows are painted white, just make it look nice. Apparently, back in the day, Henry VIII used to play a slightly odd sport on a strangely decorated indoor court. Real tennis is a game, bit like tennis but not the same. It's similar but with scores. Unlike tennis, it's played indoors. Elizabeth lived nearby as a teen. She heard the news that she'd be queen. Off to London with her pack. It's not known if she ever came back. Through the arch is Stable Yard. The pineapples on the OH postcard. Part of a set, pretty nifty. It can be bought for £3.50. Which is available in George the Locksmith. There's plenty of sets available. Heading out, pick up the pace to the site that was the marketplace. Come along, pick up your feet. The road we're on is 4 Street. At the lower end, we have the 8 Bells, a great pub that also sells almost any drink you like, and monthly they have open mic. Dickens mentioned it in a book. If you're passing, do take a look. There's a garden at the rear, why not call and have a beer? Next, the pub, the Horse and Groom, a delightful place with a function room. You can play with card and cash and Tuesday night sausage and mash. Heading back along the street. To the left, they once sold meat. Once called Blood and Guts Lane, now the street doesn't have a name. Carry on, away to go, on the left, Pot Meadow. Turn left for a short time, next stop the Red Lion. They offer drinks and tasty grub, now walk on to the Hatfield Social Club. It's where we have our science talk, but let us carry on with this walk. Last stop is a garden that recalls people we lost in the wars. So listen up, my gathered friends, this is where the trail ends. What is this town called Hatfield? Listen up, all will be revealed. I'll show you Hatfield town, or you can buy a map for just £1.